You thought that was an upgrade? Think again. So you put on a new roof, you replaced the HVAC, and you upgraded the water heater. That's great. But here's the truth no one tells you. That is not an upgrade. That is catching up on your home maintenance. Homeowners confuse maintenance with value all the time, but buyers and appraisers, they know the difference. So before you list your home and expect top dollar because you did all those things, you probably want to watch this video. What is maintenance? Maintenance are items that restore your home to its functional condition. So examples would be your roof started leaking, so you had to replace the roof. Now you have a roof that doesn't leak. That's maintenance. Your HVAC wasn't cooling your house off, so you had to replace that. That's called maintenance. That's not an upgrade. Your water heater busted, flooded your whole basement, so you had to put a new water heater in. Again, that is maintenance. That is not updating your house. That is not an upgrade to your house. These things don't add value to your home. They preserve the value that you had, because had you not replaced those items when they needed it, it would negatively affect the pricing of your home. Buyers expect to have those things in place when they buy a home. They don't want to have to invest the money to do those things themselves. So they're really not bonuses, they're minimum standards that a buyer is going to expect. So what's an upgrade then? Well, an upgrade is an improvement that elevates your livability, your appeal, or your functionality beyond the normal scope of the home. So examples of that would be if you do a kitchen remodel and you have upscale finishes, if you update the bathrooms and you use modern tile, glass showers, things like that. If you make your home a smart home and you have smart home integration built in throughout. If you add an outdoor living space, like a deck or a pergola or an outdoor kitchen. If you have a patio and you cover that patio, maybe add lights, maybe add a ceiling fan, that is an upgrade to your home. So the thing you have to understand is that appraisers are going to give limited to no credit for new mechanicals if it simply restores your home to its original functionality. Buyers are going to mentally deduct when those big ticket items are missing, but they don't necessarily pay a premium just because they're there. You protect your value by doing home maintenance. You increase it with thoughtful upgrades that will give you a good return on investment. So if you're prepping your home to sell, don't fall into the trap of thinking that maintenance is enough. If you want to know which upgrades actually pay off for us here in the East Tennessee market, reach out to me for a free consult and I'll help you focus on what really moves the needle.